Welcome back to my channel, Musings on Law with Advocate Jayashree. Advocate Jayashree's Musings on Law. Now, it's been a very long time since I posted anything on this channel, but now that was due to certain personal commitments for a few days, of course. And now I am in a space where I am more peaceful and more inclined towards law as well as the basic tenets of our way of life. So I just thought I will start with a series which deals with the connection between law and our way of life. Of course, I am not delving into any religion or trying to tell you that only Hindu religion is the best, Hindu way of life is the best, Hinduism is the best lifestyle. There are absolutely no such intentions. Since I know more about Hinduism than other religions, I am trying to give you those facets. That's it. Okay, no hard feelings. This is just purely a secular view. Thank you for understanding this. Now let us start with this. There is something, the basic tenet is Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara. Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara. Speak the truth and do your duty. Now, why am I talking about speak the truth and do your duty when I am talking about law? So here, as I already told you, we are trying to find out the connection between law and our basic tenets. Now, basic tenets of all religions are the same, but since I don't know the exact wordings in the other scriptures, I would like to stick to the Hindu scriptures. That's it. Okay. Now, Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara. Speak the truth, do your duty. How is this connected to law? We say that when there is a problem which we face either as an individual or as a company or as a part of a company or a partnership or whatever is the nature of relationship, we have certain basic obligations. If we do our obligations to the best of our efforts, if we do our obligations as is expected of us and speak the truth, then that in turn will protect us. For example, now why do we have? See, if you look at law, we have the Evidence Act. Okay, we have the Evidence Act. We have the evidences which are collected as a part of investigation or maybe during the court trial and all those things. Now all these evidences act as dharmam chara. That means what? We have done our duty well. So these evidences support us when it comes to show that we have done our duty as expected and we have been truthful in our duty. So these things, as law, we see it as evidence. But when it comes to religion or say the way of life, we see it as Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara. So this is a very basic and very simple explanation of the connection between the two. So when we are doing our duty properly and being truthful to our duty and our speech, the thought, word and deed. We can find this in all the religions. Am I right? In Bible, in Quran, in our Hindu scriptures, everywhere the same. So thought, word and deed should be the same. And now how do you connect it to law? Law says evidence matters. Of course, while giving the evidence, we should be truthful to ourselves and give the true evidence. But this is how we can say the connection between the law and the religious tenets exist. So it is not basically, I would not call it as a religious tenet because it's a way of life. And we are just following the way of life. Dharma is what? Dharma is nothing but duty. Satya is what? Satyam is nothing but truth. So truth, duty, lies, deceit, all these are all common for all living beings, all human beings, I would rather say, because animals and birds don't have all this truth, lie and all this. They are stringent to their nature. Whatever God has given, they are just following that. So it is only the humans who have the extra brains and therefore involved in all these things. So this is what I would like to say. Dharma, the deed, should be truthful. It should be done as expected of us. It should be complete. It should not be within. It should be within our responsibility, the limit of responsibility given to us. So this is Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara. So if we are truthful in our duty, if we are truthful in our words, then law will also protect us. Law may be delayed, of course. Justice may be delayed, but it can never be denied. In a very rare few circumstances, we say that, okay, we have done our best, but now let us leave it to God. That is one way of putting it. The other way we say that it is the fate of the person. In others say it will be call it as the failure of justice. There are so many ways of looking at it. But since it is better if we are truthful to ourselves, and this is what the tenet also says, and this is the connection, the simple connection between a tenet and law. We will start with this today. As we go on, I'll tell you more about the connection between law and the tenets. Thank you.